Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you see in the thumbnail, this is part 2 of What If Naruto Was the Devil's Storm Emperor. Before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe, and also go and support the author, link in description.
Uzumaki Mansion, think Lara Croft's manor from the first Tomb Raider movie. Uzumaki Naruto is a fearless individual. He can stare into the face of death and give it the double gun salute, like he did in his battle against Rainare. Hell, he'll do even the DX chop. That and the 3 Japanese gods, Kami, Yami, and Shinigami, won't let him or his clan die due to their blessings. But when it comes to facing his mother's wrath, Naruto. Yet, currently, our hero is being chased around the mansion by his pissed-off mother, Uzumaki Namikaze Kushina. She has long bright red hair, blue eyes, 5 foot 9 inches tall with a slender but feminine build, an hourglass figure, and a pair of soft yet firm and bouncy JJ cup breasts. Her current outfit consists of a tight, electric red turtleneck and black jeans that showed off her curves, and blue shoes. You gotten yourself killed by a mere fallen angel. Pay the price, she shrieked as she threw a horde of kunai with Naruto dodging. No disrespect, mom, but I prefer not to get killed again, thank you very much. Naruto countered, dodging his mother's water dragon bullet and activating his symbiotic ability, and shot some black webbing from the bottom of his wrist to stick to the ceiling to swing across the huge living room to the other side, the water dragon completely missing him and crashing through a wall. Meanwhile, Naruto's little redhead sister by a year, Uzumaki Namikaze Narumi, shook her head. She highly doubted that Kushina would kill Naruto, considering his now awakened bloodline. He'll be fine, she assured herself as she went to the kitchen to have some of the maids make her a snack. Back to the chase, Naruto took refuge in a chandelier, but Kushina, using impressive reflexes, bounded off the glass roof and tackled him, making both of them crash through the expensive lighting and onto the soft sofa in the living room, with Kushina not letting him go. Naruto struggled for a bit before feeling his shirt dampening. Naruto's eyes widened when he realized that his mother was crying into his shirt. I feared the worst when I couldn't feel your presence anymore. I was worried sick until you came back. Please be more careful next time, Naruto, she whispered, tightening the grip on his shirt. Naruto sighed, now understanding his mother's plight, as he rubbed her back and kissed her forehead. I'm sorry, Kaa-chan. I let my guard down for a second, but I'm fine now, see, he said, waking his arms around. Are you sure? Kushina asked while wiping her tears. I mean, now you're involved in that damn war, and my extension, all of us and the clan. Naruto shrugged, I think it's for the best now that I think about it. The fallen angel targeted me because she thought I was a future threat. Who's to say that the other fallen angels will target the other people in the city, as well as rest of our friends and family, because they think that they're a threat? I'm not gonna let them do what they want. Kushina scratched her head, I never thought about that possibility, but you're right now that I do think about it. Even me and the other girls might be targeted. I'll have to double, no, triple the security here in the mansion. And now that I've completely awakened my powers, you can leave Kyoa Academy and the surrounding district to me. Kushina nodded, when remembered something. Wait, isn't the school under the jurisdiction of the House of Gremory, as well as the city? Yet, I'll have talked to Akeno-chan's best friend tomorrow. Apparently she's in the House of Gremory. But for now, I got you and the girls a present. A present? Naruto nodded as he activated Kamui, spitting a knocked-out fallen angel Rainare out of his pocket dimension and onto a heap on the floor. A fallen angel! Kushina screamed, jumping back in shock while summoning her Uzuken katana. What the hell, Sachi? Calm down, Kaa-chan. I haven't even got to the good part yet. Naruto said as the mansion's residents, mostly Naruto's sisters and other girlfriends/servants, gathered, wondering what was going on. She's the one who managed to off me, so dash. What? The combined screams of all the girls in the room nearly blew out Naruto's now sensitive ears as he clamped down on them with his hands, with Rainare jerking awake, dazed and confused. Inside voices, and can you all please let me finish? Naruto yelled, unleashing his alpha aura to shut everyone up. And Naruto-sama, what's going on? Rainare asked timidly. Naruto-sama? What dash Kushina started, all eyes on Naruto now, who played it cool. After I was back from the dead, I came, I saw, and kicked her ass. Naruto grinned, jerking his thumb at Rainare, who was starting to shiver at all the girls' killing intent. After the ass kicking, I hit her with the Tsukuyomi Kaisei. I was about to kill her when Kiyomi-chan stopped me, saying that it would be a waste. Death would be too merciful for her, and I agreed. So after the Kyuubi twins and Yoko's treatment of her, I made her a slave to me, and our clan. She's now mine, Kaa-chan, and my present to you and the girls. You all get to have some quality time with Rainare over the next few days. By quality time, Naruto's blonde-haired twin sister, Naruko, started slowly, tilting her head. Do you mean? Yep. Naruto nodded. I'll put restriction seals on her. She needs to learn that happens when she crosses the clan, and learn the consequences of defying us. You know, use your imaginations, and try not to kill her. Now if you ladies will excuse me, I'm heading to my room to eat a snack before heading off to bed. For me, the next couple of days will include me training in my powers after school so that something like my fight with Rainare won't happen again. Naruko, Narumi, Naruhei, Naruna, can I see you girls in my room in a few minutes? Waving, he headed up to his room, leaving a screwed Rainare with Kushina, her daughters, and their maids. We'll be right there. Naruhei said and sighed. Come on, Naruko, Narumi, Naruna. Hi, Oni-chan. The girls chorused nodded. All right then. The rest of you, leave Narukun alone for a while. Kushina ordered. Now that his bloodlines awaken, most of the undesirable in the three factions are sure to come after him, and all of us included. Understand? Hi, Kushina-sama. They all chorused as Kushina looked down on Rainare. Good, now what to do with you, Rainare-chan? Rainare was figuratively pissing herself as Kushina's eyes turned red with slits, and gave Rainare an evil smile while cracking her knuckles. Mercy! Rainare squeaked, as the pressure from the killing intent kept her glued to the floor. Not a chance, you little bitch! Hinata-chan! Ibana-chan! Take this pathetic fallen angel to that room. Make sure she's as comfortable as possible. The Hyuga twins quickly picked up either arm of Rainare and dragged her down to the basement. A cry of pain from Rainare was heard when Ibana decided to close one of Rainare's chakra points with a Jyuken, gentle fist. Strike for the fun of it. Ino-chan. Nia-chan. Get ready to work overnight. Hi, Kushina-sama, the twins' blondes chorused as they went to get their things for torture and interrogation. Kushina-sensei, what about me? I can be of some use, asked a woman with dark violet hair styled in a short, spiky ponytail, light brown, pupil-less eyes, and wearing a black, Spiral Corps Special Forces uniform. Are you sure, Anko? Kushina asked. We're not trying to kill her here. But she killed Naruto-kun. Anko whined. Point taken. Come join us then, even though it's overkill having you around. Naruto's room, later. So Naruto-nii, what do you need from us? Naruko asked as Naruto turned from his desk to face his sisters all clad in their pajamas. Uzumaki Naruko, also known as Uzumaki Namikaze Naruko Sparta, Naruto's twin sister, and Kushina's middle child. She's 17 years old, 5 foot 5 inches tall, has long blonde hair tied into pigtails, icy, electric ocean blue eyes, whisker marks on her cheeks, and a lean, slender hourglass figure with F-cup breasts. Uzumaki Narumi, also known as Uzumaki Namikaze Narumi Sparta, Naruto, and Naruko's younger sister by 1 year, and Kushina's fourth child. She's 16 years old, 5 foot 5 inches tall, has long, red hair hanging down her head and violet blue eyes, looking similar to her mother Kushina when she was young, whisker marks on her cheeks, and a lean, slender hourglass figure with E-cup breasts. Uzumaki Naruhei, also known as Uzumaki Namikaze Naruhei Sparta, Naruto's older sister, Kushina's eldest child, and the reincarnation of the Lord of Spirits, Milla Maxwell, and the Goddess of the World, Claire Lightning Farron. She's 20 years old, 5 foot 8 inches tall, has long, semi-wavy blonde and red multicolor style hair with an ahogue, and heterochromia eyes, with her right eye being blue and her left eye being violet, and a lean yet slightly muscular build, and an hourglass figure with G-cup breasts. Uzumaki Naruna, also known as Uzumaki Namikaze Naruna Sparta, Naruto's youngest sister, and Kushina's second youngest child. She's 14 years old, 5 foot 2 inches tall, has medium short hair with red hair on the left half and blonde hair on the right half, violet eyes and developing hourglass figure with C-cup breasts. "Are you girls doing anything tonight?" Naruto asked, tapping his desk with his finger as they shook their heads. "Nope, Unii-chan." Narumi replied, "It's a school night, so we'll be going to sleep after we leave your room. As for myself, I plan to transform, into my 17-year-old self and transfer to your school." Naruhei said, "Due to the fact you can't stay out trouble. It was just one time." Naruto grumbled, scratching his head, "It won't happen again." "But are you sure? I graduated from the University of Tokyo early, so I'm absolutely positive. And since Naruna here has no school to go to since Konoha Academia decided to be dicks, we'll sneak her into Kyoa Academy with help from our friends at the Ministry of Education." Naruhei decided, with Naruto nodding. "Well, you don't need to henge into a younger form. Believe it or not, Kyoa Academy actually has a college as well on the school ground, so you can easily enroll there. There's also talks about adding a grade school and junior high school as well." Naruto pointed out. "Hi, sounds good." Naruhei said, nodding, "I'll enroll in the college, and Naruna can be temporary enrolled in the first-year classes." "Excellent. Yay! So, what do you need from us, Unii-chan?" Naruna asked, bouncing up and down. Naruto held out his hand, and materialized 4 balls of white light with dark electricity arcing across them and rainbow-colored energy flowing out of them. "The fallen angels are sure to come after us since they screwed up in trying to off me, and since we all share the same heritage and bloodlines from our Kaa-chan and Tio-san, you girls share the title of descendant with me by default. I don't want my sisters going through the same ritual as me, so..." Before the girls could react, Naruto thrust his hand out, the energy spheres speeding towards the girls and entering their bodies at the same times. "Hey!" Narumi shrieked as energy started to arc off her body just like her sisters. "What did you do to us?" Naruna asked, looking at the energy arcing off her body curiously. "Giving your bodies and bloodlines a jump start." Naruto replied, "The process should be completed after a good night's rest. You could have warned us, or even asked permission first." Naruhei said reproachfully. "He would've, but where's the fun in that? Better now than later since the fallen angels are starting to move. Beside, I can't let Naruto and I have all the fun since he's awakened." Naruko giggled, and sighed as she felt power welling up inside her. "You have a point, but..." Naruhei grumbled, "What about Tsubaki?" Uzumaki Namikaze Tsubaki Sparta is the youngest of the Uzumaki Namikaze siblings at 8 years old. She's currently residing over at Uzu Island, watched over by the CEO of Spiral Corp, Uzumaki Mito. Naruto shook his head as he went to his bed. "She's too young and currently still in training. For now, you ladies can thank me later, because now that that's done, I'm going to sleep." "Unii-chan, are you sure my power should be awakened too?" Naruna asked nervously. "Oh, you'll be fine," Naruko said as she started leading her and Narumi out of Naruto's room. "You can sleep with me if you want. Good night, Naruto and I." When Naruko, Narumi and Naruna left the room, Naruhei turned to Naruto, "There won't be any pain from this, will there?" "There might be if you're still awake, so I suggest going to sleep right now," Naruto said, "though there will be some mild discomfort, you'll be too deeply asleep to notice." "Thanks, I feel much better," Naruhei said sarcastically. "I'll sleep with the others to comfort them, just in case." "Please do." Naruto nodded as he laid down and covered himself. "Good night." "Good night." As Naruhei stepped out of Naruto's room after turning his light off, she smiled. "So, he's using Kiyomi's, Karami's, Kagura's and Arwen's chakra to jumpstart our bloodlines. Not bad. Better later than never. Arigato, Otauto, little brother," she whispered, looking back at Naruto's now sleeping form. Naruto's room, Monday morning. The light shined through the curtain in Naruto's room as its owner woke up and yawned. Damn it, Kiyomi-chan, Kagura-chan. Did they really have to force me to train in my mindscape on a school night? They're so getting it next time. Maybe Karami will help me this time. Sitting up, he stretched and rubbed his eyes until he noticed something out of place. Oro, he mumbled, lifting up his blanket to find himself in the nude. Where's my shirt and briefs? I never sleep, commando. Looking around his room, he found his shirt and briefs on the floor, along with another pile of clothes nearly folded that were not his, especially the pair of black and pink bra and panties that topped the pile. What the hell, he muttered, looking to his left to find a body-sized mound next to him covered with the other half of his comforter. He pulled it back to find his redhead schoolmate, Rias Gremory, sleeping next to him, just as naked as he was in all her glory. One of the two great ladies of Kua Academy, Rias Gremory. How the hell did you get in the mansion and in my room, huh? He started sniffing, the scent of her making him facepalm. Wait minute, of course, Gremory. You're dash. The redhead started moving. She rubbed her eyes and opened them. Is it morning already? She asked before getting up to stretch and yawn, showing her full, bouncing breasts for Naruto to see. Yeah, it's morning, though I like them better if they started later. Naruto deadpanned, looking at her breasts before looking at her yawning face. Ria's eyes then locked onto a less than amused Naruto and smiled. Oh heyo, good morning, Naruto-kun. Yeah, oh heyo, my foot. Naruto snapped, what are you doing sleeping with me in my bed? Not that there's anything wrong with that, he added, smiling slightly with a tick mark on his head. Well, Rias playfully adopted a mock-thinking pose, I was stalking you, but then a stray cat got in my way, getting me lost on the road of life. Naruto sweat dropped, sounds like a certain scarecrow I know. He thought as Rias hung her leg from Naruto's bed and leaned her head on her other knee. Apologies for the late introductions since this is the first time we're speaking to each other, she said as bat-like wings suddenly emerged from her lower back. I am Rias Gremory, a devil. Nice to finally meet you face to face, Uzumaki Naruto-kun. Hi, likewise, Rias Gremory-san. Naru-kun. Naruto paled when he heard his mother's voice coming from the hallway. Oh. Naru-kun, wake up. You're supposed to be down for breakfast by now. Kushina called out, her voice getting closer. Hinata-chan, Ibana-chan, Ino-chan, and Nia-chan already went ahead. Of all the days she decides to come wake me up. I'll be right down. Just hurry up. Your sisters are already eating. Just because you're a special student who has the backing of the Ministry of Education, doesn't mean you should abuse your privileges. Rias giggled as Naruto rolled his eyes, grabbing his briefs and quickly pulled them on. Then he grabbed a blanket and wrapped it around Rias' body. You're not going to try and hide me? Rias asked, cocked her head to the side. Kaa-san would detect you anyway. Naruto explained, might as well get it over with. Naru-kun. The door opened and Kushina poked her head through the door to find Naruto pulling his shirt on, and Rias looking at her in curiosity. Oh heyo, ma'am, she greeted cheerfully. Kushina blinked, her brain currently trying to process why a foreign young woman is in Naruto's bed while he's getting dressed. Oh heyo, Kaa-chan. You know you're gonna catch flies if your mouth continues to hang open like that. Naruto said wryly as he rummaged through his closet for a clean uniform. We'll be right down. Hi. We'll be waiting. Kushina said slowly as she backed out and closed the door. Your mother's really beautiful. Rias commented as she hopped out of Naruto's bed, are you sure you're her son? I checked my own birth certificate myself. Naruto said, quickly putting on his uniform, so I'm 100% positive. Switching gears here, why did find you sleeping next to me? Don't tell me you were here all night. I was. Rias confessed as she pulled her underwear on, I thought I should share my power to help you heal from your battle with that fallen angel from last night. So, you were there, eh? How much did you see? Naruto asked, putting his headband on. I arrived when you went through your ascension, and fought back against the fallen angel. Rias said as she put on her bra, say. Naruto turned around to find Rias back facing him. Mind hooking my bra, she asked. Don't mind at all, he said, getting to work. By the way, why were we both naked? You better not have tried to rape me while I was sleeping. Of course not, silly. Rias giggled as Naruto finished hook her bra. I'm still a virgin. As for we were naked, I told you, I shared my demonic powers to speed up for healing process by hugging you. It only works through direct skin contact. I was worried about you after all. Thanks, but you didn't need to. Naruto explained to her as he started getting dressed. The many inherited DNA in my bloodline involved regenerative and accelerated healing, an instant recovery overnight, but I guess I should thank you for not letting my powers work overtime just as they awakened. You're welcome, Naruto-kun. Rias said happily, may I call you Naruto-kun more often? As long as I can call you Rias-chan. Deal. Say what? The mansion shook the mansion as several shouts echoes throughout it. Naruto looked over his door and sighed, sounds like Kaa-chan told my sisters and maids about you being here. How did you get in anyways with all the security we have? I just used a magic circle, Rias replied as she started putting on her uniform, using the flyer you got from my familiar during your date with the fallen angel. Oh! Naruto suddenly received a flyer from a bat-like girl in town during his date with Rainare. I'm guessing it was no coincidence. Rias just hummed to herself in response, with Naruto shaking his head. Hey, Rias-chan. Have we met before? Rias smiled, who knows? You really don't remember me, but this is a start, Naruto-kun. Uzumaki Mansion, dining room, a while later. Ohio, my precious mother and sisters. For those who don't know her, allow me to introduce one of the two great ladies of Kyoa Academy, Rias Gremory, leader of the occult research club at our school, Kyoa Academy. I'm Rias Gremory. Nice to meet all of you. Naruko grunted while finishing her last bit of toast. Narumi and Naruna smiled and waved at her. Naruhei, wearing a Kyoa Academy uniform like her younger sisters, eyebrows twitched but gave a semi-forced smile all the same. It's nice to meet you as well, Rias-san. Kushina began calmly with an eerie smile, slowly showering her with her killing intent as a Kiston-style Hanya mask appeared next to her. I know you're a devil. I can smell it. Just don't try to charm us with your demonic power, because that'll get you killed here fast than Justin Bieber's getting shot on that cop show back in America. I'll keep that in mind. Rias answered back with an eerie smile of her own, countering with her own killing intent and not affected by Kushina's Hanya mask that was scaring the maid. To even attempt it against a Kitsune Hanya Domper like yourself would be considered suicide, no matter who I am. I'm glad we understand each other. Kushina said, her fox ears popping out of her hair, her 9 fox tails spouting from her back, and her canine teeth elongating as sparks flew between her and her fellow redhead, scaring the crap out of the others in the mansion. Well, that escalated quickly. Naruto thought as he just finished downing his cereal. Naruko shook her head and turned towards her brother, who put on his book bag and guitar case. Are you done? Naruto gave a wide smile, as a matter of fact I am. He then looked at the clock, it's time to go. Knock it off, you two. Rias let up at Naruto's command, but Kushina didn't, so Naruto went over to his mother and smacked her in the back of the head, knocking her out of it. Ow! Curse you boss for teaching my son that, she whined, holding her head and grumbling under her breath about letting her children meet America's NCIS who Spiral Corp helped out multiple times. You had it coming. Naruto told her before turning to Rias and his sisters, let's go. As Naruto, his sisters, and Rias filed out, Kushina thought to herself, be careful, Narukun, Mina. Kyoa Academy. Look, look. Uzumaki Naruto, Uzumaki Naruko, Uzumaki Narumi, and Rias Gremory. Arriving in school together. Ah, it's like a dream. Naruto-san. Rias Onisama. Naruko-chan. Narumi-chan. But who are those two? They look similar to Naruto-san and his sisters. Could they be their other sisters? Is this what we have to deal with? Naruhei asked, eyebrow twitching as she held Naruna close. A warning would have been appreciated. What? You didn't have some fans back in high school? Naruto teased her. Naruhei knew Naruto had her there, touché. Naruto-kun. What is it, Rias-chan? Rias turned to him, can you come by the Occult Research Club later on today? Naruto shrugged, sure. It'll give me the chance to check out the building you and your club operates in. Excellent. I'll send one of my members later. See you after school. As Rias walked away, Naruna asked, so, what do Narahyo-nichan and I have to do? The school looks huge. Just stick with Narahine for now. Narahine, head to the administration office to get registered. Naruko told her, if all goes well, we can get Naruna registered as an observer so she'll know what to expect in high school. Not to mention join SIDC so that we'll be close. We'll meet back up at lunchtime. Naruto said, with his sisters nodding in confirmation. Girls' changing room, after school. You guys have got to be the most suicidal bakas I've ever had the misfortune to encounter. Naruto growled, lording over the perverted trio, who were cowering in front of him shaking, as they were caught by him red-handed in the girls' locker room. What exactly crossed your pathetic minds to steal panties, eh? Ah, we were just... Issei began, as he and his two buddies paled, you know. What should I do with you guys? Nato wondered, adopting a thinking pose. I mean, I already feasted on you 3 enough times to give me indigestion, so... Naruto took a deep breath and yelled out for everyone still in the school to hear, what are you 3 morons doing in the girls' locker room? The perverted trio now were white as ghosts as a mass of girls from various clubs stormed into their changing room to find Naruto, now with his eyes closed, towering over Issei, Matsuda, and Motohama. Are you all decent? Naruto asked, getting replies of hi, Naruto-san, allowing him to open his eyes to find the girls in their club uniforms. Good. Aira, Aira. May I ask what's going on? Asked a raven-haired beauty who just entered the room. She's a 5'6" tall buxom young woman who is around the same age as Rias with long black hair and violet eyes, her hair tied in a long ponytail, reaching all the way down to her legs with 2 antennae sticking out from the top and sloping backwards, with an orange ribbon keeping it in place. Like most of the girls at Kyoa Academy, she wears the customary Kyoa Academy girls' school uniform, along with black knee-high socks. Just a bunch of perverts stealing underwear, Akeno-chan. No need to worry. Naruto informed his friend, whose eyes were smiling, but her face was not. What's wrong? But Naruto-san, one of the girls said shakily, the locker those 3 are at, is Akeno-onizuma's. Naruto blinked and looked around to find Akeno's nameplate on the open locker the trio broken into, confirming her story. He then looked down on the now doomed individuals with slight pity. May your souls rest in peace, you poor sons of bitches. He simply said before proceeding to walk out of the girls' locker room, have fun ladies. A few steps later, 3 agonizing screams can be heard for miles with giggles of glee mixed in with them, bring a smile to Naruto's face. Naruto-senpai. A feminine voice called out behind him. Naruto looked over his shoulder to find a beautiful, 5'5" tall young woman with long blonde hair, grey eyes, a pretty face, a slender figure with D-cup breasts, and like the rest of the girls of Kyoa Academy, she wears the Kyoa Academy girls' school uniform, which consists of a white long-sleeved, button-down shirt with a black ribbon on the collar, a black shoulder cape and matching button-down corset, a magenta skirt with white accents, knee-high white socks, and black shoes. Oro, Kyoa Academy's princess, sophomore Kiba Yumi. Naruto greeted her, turning around to face her, looking to sparring with Shina again as usual. Sorry, not today, Naruto-senpai. I'm here on behalf of Rias Gremory-senpai. Yumi revealed respectfully. Naruto raised an eyebrow, ah, you must be the errand girl then. Never guessed you to show an interest in the occult. You'll be surprised. Yumi said, smiling cutely, oh, Akeno-senpai. Naruto turned to find Akeno coming up to the 2 with a pep in her step. Did you have fun, Akeno-chan? Yep, she said with an eerie, sadistic smile before her face returned to normal upon seeing Yumi. Are you going to the club room? She just came to pick me up. Naruto waved his hand towards the direction to outside. Lead the way, ladies. Occult Research Club. Ring Machi Machi? Narahai, what's up? MMM. Yes. Okay, I understand. Just be careful, alright? Good. Okay, Jane. Naruto closed his Spiral Corp manufactured smartphone. Naruhi and Naruko is taking the others back home. Naruko will be coming back for me soon, he explained, answering Yumi and Akeno's questioning looks. I see. Yumi said as she opened the mahogany-colored doors, we're here. This is the Occult Research Room's meeting room. This is your first time here, right, Naruto-kun? Akeno asked. Yes. Nice digs. Naruto complimented as he looked around. That's right, Akeno-chan's the vice president of the club. The club room interior was a wood-paneled room with Victorian-style couches and chairs along the walls. One side was set up to be able to be used as a bath, and a large magic circle that Naruto guessed was there to allow teleportation, since Rias-chan left the same magic circle in his room. Lighting the room were several candles. Sitting on one of the couches in the middle of the room was a petite girl around 15 years of age with white hair and hazel eyes and cup size ranging between mostly B and slightly C. At the front, her hair has 2 long bangs going past her shoulders and several loose bangs hanging over her forehead, while the back has a short bob cut. She also wears a black cat-shaped hair clip on both sides of her hair. She wears the Kua Academy girls' school uniform, albeit without the shoulder cape. Right now, she's eating a snack, not noticing the others. To think the cold fish freshman Konako-chan would be in the club as well. Naruto mused as he sat next to her. Naruna said the school was big? The school's actually a small place. Oh, Uzumaki-senpai. Konako said, finally noticing Naruto. Hey, Konako-chan. Naruto greeted her, ruffling her hair, how life? Konako shrugged and continued to eat her snack, ignoring her upperclassman's attempt to get her to open up. Naruto then turned to his side to find the shower was on, and Akeno going in with a pile of fresh clothes. Bucko, President, I brought you a change of clothes, she said. Rias-chan must live here. Naruto guessed, looking at the outline of Rias' body, geez, she could install a door or something. Is this really a club room like Yumi claims? Thanks for waiting. Rias stepped out of shower, fully dressed and drying her red hair with a towel. Sorry, I spent the night at your place, so I had to. Naruto shook his head, it's all right. Rias nodded her head, then proceeded to start the meeting. Well, everyone's here now. Welcome to the Occult Research Club, Naruto-kun. Happy to be here, but occult research? Now that I look closely at the room, I don't see any skulls, potions, or weird markings on the wall aside from that magic circle. What's the story? Naruto asked, since the room looked anything but a place to study the occult. The Occult Research Club is a mere facade. Nothing more than a hobby. Rias explained, I'll be frank with you, Naruto-kun. Everyone in this club are devils. Naruto blinked twice, then eyed Akeno, Konako, and Kiba with calculating eyes, unconsciously summoning his devil bringer on his right arm. Seriously. But when everyone's wings spouted from their backs, Naruto sighed, okay, I'm convinced. A school club that's actually a front for devils? What else don't I know here? So, what do you guys actually do? Considering what I just learned, I highly doubt you guys really study the occult. Rias nodded as she sat on the table, guilty as charged. It serves as a cover for us devils and in order to get out of school activates in case of an emergencies, such as hunting down a stray devil or to take out a fallen angel. I'm sure you know the history of the war between the angels, fallen angels, and us devils, right? They were under the guise of bedtime stories, Kaa-san told me. The angels serve the Christian God himself, but some angels who rejected the biblical God's teacher decided to be frisky and give in to their lust by raping innocent human and devil women, therefore becoming fallen angels. The devils didn't like that, so they fought back in retaliation, putting the angels on the defensive, until they are ordered by God to eliminate them and the fallen angels. While the angels are cozy in the sky, the underworld is split between devils and fallen angels, with the two factions are fighting for control. Devils make contracts with humans while fallen angels use humans to try to kill humans. The angels also does something with humans similar to devils, but we don't know exactly what yet. Did I get that right? Naruto asked, soaking in the surprised looks of the other members. Ria's sweat dropped at Naruto's quick summary, but surprised at his knowledge of the subject. That's basically right in a nutshell. You're good. What can I say, I'm a quick learner. So, what's the real reason you called me here? Surely it's not to educate me on the history of the war. Rias cleared her throat. It was now or never, you're right. I was wondering if you would join the Occult Research Club, and by extension, my peerage. I assume you know of the evil peace system and I believe the role of a knight would suit you greatly. Naruto blinked. Join her peerage. Become a knight? If he joins her peerage, he'd be siding with the devils, and the actions the angels and fallen angels would take if they hear worries Naruto greatly. Plus, since his powers awakened, he still has to train in order to control them. Plus there's something else. After a few moments, Naruto's devil bringer sunk back into his skin as he answered, sorry Rias-chan, but I hope you understand that I can't answer that invitation immediately. I still have fallen angels to deal with and I have to learn how to control my new powers. I'm not saying no here, but at least give me time to think about it, please. Ria's face fell at his answer but brightened at that last part. I understand. Take your time. The door's always open for you. Thank you. Naruto returned the smile, then looked at his watch. I got some paperwork to finish up, then my sister's picking me up, so I'll see you all later. As he opened the door, Akeno called out to him, Naruto-kun. Will you and your sister need an escort? Like you say, the fallen angels are still out there. Hey, it's me. Naruto assured her as he left. Are you sure this is okay, Bucko? Yumi asked her king, considering someone of his status possibly joining us. This isn't for the war. Rias said, stroking her hair, I have my reasons. Ending theme, Static Study by Stylopes. Outside. Naruto stopped and sniffed the hair. With his senses now increased, he could smell them out there. Looks they're out to play already. Guess that paperwork will have to wait. Hitching up his guitar case full of weapons, Naruto heads off where the nearest scent is. Looks like you may have some fun planned for me, right fallen angels?